Ever wonder why you feel like a stranger in a world obsessed with fitting in? Why your mind tears apart systems while others just nod along? Why solitude feels like oxygen when it suffocates everyone else? You're not defective. You're a Sigma male wired differently, and that's your power. Welcome to Sigma Male Community, the fortress of unfiltered truth for men who walk their own path. Today we're unleashing the 11 shocking reasons why Sigma males are neurodivergent, and why that's not a weakness, but a weapon forged in the fire of independence. If you've ever sensed the world wasn't built for you, brace yourself. This is your call to rise. Let's shred the lies and expose the reality of the Sigma mind. 1. Systemizing obsession, the compulsion to decode hidden structures. Sigma males don't just learn, they dissect. From the gears of human behavior to the levers of global markets, they hunger for the unseen blueprints that make it all tick. This isn't some casual hobby, it's a neurodivergent compulsion, a relentless drive mirrored in autistic minds that crave order and chaos. Their brain doesn't rest until it's cracked the code, turning raw data into a map of mastery. This obsession isn't optional, it's hardwired. While others skim the surface, Sigmas dive deep, tunneling through layers of complexity until the truth lies bare. Distractions dissolve as their focus locks in, a laser cutting through the noise of a cluttered world. Crowds, chatter, chaos? Their mental quicksand. Sigma males thrive when the static clears and the system reveals itself. The cost is real though. This isn't willpower, it's a neurological pull that can swallow hours, days, even sanity if unchecked. What others see as fixation, Sigmas know as necessity, a quest that ends in brilliance or burnout. But here's the stoic twist. True power comes from wielding this drive, not being its slave. Master the machine but don't let it master you. Picture a Sigma hunched over a chessboard, not to win, but to unravel the psychology of every move. While others play the game, he's rewriting the rules, calm amid the storm because he's already seen the endgame. That's the Sigma edge, decoding life's matrix while the world stumbles blind. 2. Solitude as a biological need, not a preference. Sigma males don't just like solitude, they need it to breathe. Introverts might lean on a tight circle to recharge, but Sigmas crave the void, a neurodivergent trait tied to sensory overload. Like autistic or ADHD minds, they're bombarded by the hum of life. Every sound, every flicker a drain on their reserves. Isolation isn't a quirk, it's survival. But this isn't retreat, it's creation. Alone, their mind ignites, spinning strategies, crafting solutions, and forging ideas that cut through the mundane. Neurotypicals call it withdrawal, Sigmas call it peak performance, a space where their brain runs unleashed. Silence isn't empty, it's the forge where their genius takes shape. The Stoic lens sharpens this truth. Self-reliance is the bedrock of strength. A Sigma's solitude isn't loneliness, it's a sanctuary where they wrestle chaos into order. Yet, balance matters. Too long in the shadows and isolation hardens into a cage. Step out when the work is done, but never abandon the quiet that fuels you. Imagine a Sigma in a forest cabin, mapping a revolution, business, art, or thought, while the world drowns in noise. He's not hiding. He's building, piece by piece, in a stillness that amplifies his power. That's the Sigma way. Solitude isn't escape, it's where empires begin. 3. Emotional intensity masked by calculated restraint. Sigma males wear calm like armor, but beneath it, emotions rage with volcanic force. This isn't fakery, it's neurodivergent masking, a shield autistic minds raise to dodge judgment, or ADHD ones wield to dodge chaos. They feel everything raw and electric yet lock it down tight. It's not apathy, it's strategy. This restraint delays the storm. While others vent on impact, Sigmas process later, dissecting every pulse of anger or joy in private. Outsiders see ice where there's fire, mistaking control for emptiness. The truth? Their emotions fuel art, action, decisions, channeled, not spilled. Stoicism nods here. Emotions aren't the enemy, but mastery is the goal. Sigmas don't bury feelings, they refine them, turning raw energy into calculated moves. Still, denial's a trap. Face the heat or it festers. Use it, don't lose it, and let it sharpen your edge. Think of a Sigma in a crisis, everyone screaming he's stone. Later, alone, he unpacks the fury, sculpting it into a plan that crushes the problem. That's not coldness, it's power, emotions bent to his will, not the other way around. 4. Aversion to small talk, the neurodivergent communication divide. Small talk isn't just dull to Sigma males, it's a mental grind. Neurodivergent wiring, autistic dissonance or ADHD restlessness, rejects the fluff of idle chatter. It's not arrogance, it's a brain that demands meaty, direct exchange over hollow noise. They'd rather sit in silence than fake a smile through the weather. Their communication cuts deeper. Neurotypicals bond over banter. Sigmas bond over ideas, diving straight into the core of things. When they speak, it's loaded, facts, insights, memory pulling threads others dropped. It's not casual, it's deliberate, and it demands the same in return. Stoicism backs this. Words should carve truth, not fill space. Sigmas live that, stripping talk to its bones, but the world doesn't always follow. Adapt when you must, play the game, but never let it dull your blade. Clarity is your strength, wield it. Picture a Sigma at a party, dodging the nice day trap. Then someone asks a real question. He lights up, unpacking a truth that stops the room. That's the Sigma voice, rare, sharp, and unforgettable, because substance trumps static every time. 5. Rejection of arbitrary authority, the logic-based mind in an illogical world. Sigma males don't bow to rules without reason. It's not defiance, it's logic. Neurodivergent minds, autistic or ADHD, sniff out nonsense in hierarchies and traditions, and Sigmas are no different. They shred systems to test their bones, tossing what doesn't hold up. Blind loyalty? Not in their blood. This makes them outcasts in rigid worlds but gods in open ones. Corporate mazes choke them. They'd rather burn the map and draw their own. Entrepreneurship, art, freedom, they thrive where logic rules, not titles. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't stand a chance. Stoicism fuels this fire. Question what binds you, master what you can. Sigmas don't just resist, they rebuild, crafting paths where others see walls. But pragmatism tempers the flame. Sometimes you bend to break through. Logic is your compass. Use it to conquer, not just to clash. See a Sigma in a dead-end job, quietly dismantling the playbook. Soon he's gone, running a venture that outpaces the machine. That's the Sigma spark. Authority crumbles when it's built on sand, and they're the ones who see it first. Wake-up call for Sigmas. If this hits you, you're not odd, you're wired distinct. The world calls it quirks. It's really a mind that bends reality to its will. You're neurodivergent, sure, but the real question is how you weaponize it. Let's rip apart the rest. 6. Sensory sensitivity, the invisible battle for environmental control. Sigma males don't just want quiet, they demand it. Lights, noise, smells, they don't just bug them, they jolt their system, a neurodivergent echo of autism or ADHD. It's not pickiness, it's their brain screaming for calm to function. Chaos isn't discomfort, it's sabotage. So they carve their world with precision. Minimal spaces, tight routines, no random crowds. Others see control freaks. Sigma see survivalists tuning out the static that fries their nerves. It's not about comfort, it's about keeping the mind razor sharp. Stoicism whispers here. You can't stop the storm, but you can build the shelter. Sigmas craft their peace, a fortress against the sensory flood. Yet flexibility keeps it standing. Bend when you must, but never let the noise win. Imagine a Sigma in his zone, dark room, steady hum, locked in. The world's a blur, but his work's a masterpiece. That's not obsession, it's engineering sanity into a mad world, one controlled inch at a time. 7. Hyperfocus, the neurological state of extreme productivity. When Sigma males lock in, time vanishes. A task grabs them, code, art, strategy, and they're gone, swallowed by a neurodivergent vortex. ADHD hooks the thrill, autism feeds the fixation. It's not effort, it's a current they can't escape, and it's where they shine. But the exit's brutal. A knock, a call, it's not just a break, it's a crash, rewiring their brain from deep to dazed. That's why they guard their hours like gold. Interruptions don't just pause, they shatter. This isn't focus, it's possession. Stoicism hails this. Dive into what matters, cut the fat. Sigmas embody it, turning hyperfocus into breakthroughs, but detachment saves them. Step back before it eats you alive. Wield it, don't worship it. Think of a Sigma lost in a project. Days blur, meals skip, and bam, a creation drops that rewrites the rules. That's the Sigma gift. When the world fades, their vision sharpens. Untouchable, unstoppable. 8. The double empathy problem. Why neurotypicals misunderstand you. Sigma males don't misfire socially, they're on a different signal. Neurodivergent gaps, blunt words, quiet stares, clash with neurotypical hints and fluff. It's not failure, it's a language divide, a double empathy snag. They speak straight, others dance around. Groups amplify this, Sigma seem off, aloof. But one-on-one with a real mind? They're electric, deep, unfiltered. The disconnect's not them, it's the crowd's wavelength missing the mark. Connection's there, it just skips the shallow end. Stoicism bridges it, know your truth, meet them halfway. Sigmas don't bend for approval, but they can translate. Patience turns misreads into respect. Stay you but crack the code when it counts. Picture a Sigma sidelined at a gathering, scanning, silent. Then a sharp soul engages, suddenly he's alive, ideas flying. That's the Sigma pulse. Rare bonds beat cheap chatter every time. 9. Pattern recognition, seeing what others miss. Sigma males don't watch, they foresee. Their neurodivergent brain, autistic precision, ADHD leaps, spots cracks, links and lies others gloss over. It's not magic, it's a machine chewing data into prophecy. They don't guess, they know. This isn't surface stuff. They stack every detail, every tick, weaving a web that screams truth while others nod at the script. It's why they smell bullshit a mile off. Patterns don't lie, people do. Skepticism's their shield, insight's their sword. Stoicism loves this. Reason reigns, foresight wins. Sigmas dodge traps because they've mapped the maze, calm when others panic. But doubt can curdle, trust the signal, not the noise. See a Sigma in a deal, reading the room like a book. He calls the bluff, flips the table, wins. That's the Sigma eye, piercing the veil while the blind grope on. 10. Delayed processing, the myth of slowness. Sigma males don't rush replies, they forge them. Neurodivergent gears grind slow, peeling apart tone, stakes, meaning before a word drops. It's not lag, it's depth, a layered scan others can't touch. Hesitation's just the forge heating up. This kills in fast talk, shines in big plays. Banter flops, but strategy? They're untouchable, every move weighed and lethal. Quick tongues stumble, Sigma silence cuts deeper. It's not weak, it's deliberate. Stoicism crowns this, act with intent, not haste. Sigmas live it, every pause a hammer strike, shaping raw thought into steel. Speed's fine but timing's king, know when to swing. Imagine a Sigma in a showdown, quiet while they yap. Then one line, razor sharp, ends it. That's the Sigma beat, slow to brew, fast to break, always on point. 11. Rejection of tribal mentality, the independent processor. Sigma males don't flock, their brain won't let them. Neurodivergent roots, autistic clarity, ADHD defiance, shred groupthink into scraps. They don't follow, they test, proving every step themselves. Crowds sway, Sigma stand. This is their steel. Propaganda bounces off, trends fade, they judge cold, clear, alone. It's not pride, it's wiring, a lone wolf lens in a pack world. Objectivity's their crown, isolation their cost. Stoicism chants it, think free, stand firm. Sigmas don't need the herd's nod, they've got their own North Star. Humility keeps it honest, question all but hear the rare wise whisper. Picture a Sigma watching the hype train crash. He's unmoved, already on his own track ahead. That's the Sigma soul. No leash, no echo, just truth carved solo. Sigma males aren't quirks, they're a breed apart, neurodivergent to the core. Their clash with the norm isn't failure, it's proof of a mind built for more. This isn't about tags, it's about owning your design. If this rewires how you see yourself, drop it below. The machine hides this, fight it, spread it. You've just cracked the 11 shocking reasons Sigma males are neurodivergent, and why that's your ticket to domination, not defeat. Sigma male community isn't just a channel, it's your war room, your blueprint for thriving as the man the world can't tame. This hit you? Don't sit on it, smash that like, drop a comment with your take, share this with the brothers who get it. Subscribed already? Flip those notifications on, the algorithm's a beast but we're stronger. Together we bury the noise and rise as kings. You're not here to blend, you're here to break molds. Embrace your edge, wield your mind and carve your legacy. Stay fierce, stay free, see you in the next one.